I'm going to turn things over to Linda Zuka. She's our guest speaker today. Linda, take it away.
Excellent. Can everybody hear me okay? Have a thumbs up? All right. Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. It is wonderful to be here today and to partner with Bankers Compliance Consulting Team. They are amazing. I'm just so proud to be here today to share a little bit about CRA. A little bit about me first is I started my CRA career over 26 years ago in a large bank and with the old CRA rules, and then was able to create the CRA program for a large bank for 12 years. And then I transitioned to consulting, where I work now with banks of all sizes and from various regulators. So CRA is a passion of mine. I love this work. I love it because it's not your typical compliance regulation, right? There is a little bit more subjectivity to it. And the piece that I love the most is the piece where you get to make a difference in your community. So I'm going to talk about that today. So if you are anything like me, you'll want to see where we're going today. So here's our roadmap. I'll start with the historical perspective of the CRA. I'll talk about some of the core principles, and then I'll also talk about regulatory change a little bit because, as you know, we're in the midst of it for CRA. And then I'll talk about the fundamental documents and the key stakeholders you want to make sure that you stay close to as you run your CRA program. And then, as Jerrod mentioned, live Q&A. We already have lots of questions coming in, and I have some answers for you. I love CRA and I love those questions, so do not hesitate to fill in your Q&As. Like always, I have to start with a disclaimer. So today is really for educational purposes. So there are different regulators, different banks and performance contexts and different examiners. So it really is today, take it from a foundational perspective. And what I'll do is share approaches with you, but you'll need to bring it down to your own operational context. So there's my disclaimer for today. Wanted to start with a CRA journey. So this is just a visual representation of perhaps the CRA journey that you might find yourself on. If you're just starting out, you may find yourselves at different points within this wheel over time. So it's really important to know that, again, today is foundational. If you have interest for further webinars that go into a deeper dive to some of these elements, let us know. I still feel, even though I've been doing this for 26 years, that there's still so much to learn. So if you're feeling that way, you're not alone. Okay, so usually we start with a foundational level like this webinar today. Well, you will learn the key components of how to really be a practitioner of your CRA program. But then along the way, you may have some data issues, so you'll have to really focus in on your monitoring, your collection, and sometimes reporting if you're a larger bank. But data is key and it must have integrity. So that is a very key element of the CRA. And at the top of the ring here, we are in the middle of reform, right? So this is just a lot of uncertainty in our market right now. But that's certainly an element we're all dealing with. And the piece that I love about CRA is when you get out into the community to effectuate change. And so that's this community developer aspect where you've crossed your T's, dotted your I's with your CRA program, and then you move into community where all the fun is, in my opinion, because you partner with local nonprofit organizations and community development financial institutions, and you can make a real difference in your community. And that is, again, where the fun is at. So I hope that for you someday. So wherever you are in your CRE journey today, you're at the right place because we'll start at the beginning.